Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Machedo is the best.
Okay, I want to give you my thoughts about this stampede that took place for this Astroworld incident in USA. Okay, I'll give you my thoughts. Now, if you're sensitive, and please don't watch the video, you might not like my views. Okay, because my views are always logical. I don't go with emotions. If someone is crying and I fall for it, I look at it very logically. Okay, so now, out of whatever I understand, there is this one singer, Keith, I don't know what's his name, one rapper. It seems he's related to the Kardashians or whatever. And then there is some guy, Drake. Both of them together, they have this concert, or it's a festival called Astroworld. Okay, and this rapper guy, he is very famous for his crazy antics that he does on stage. Okay, so now they organize this festival. They had all these people come in. Sadly or unfortunately, due to very poor security arrangements, very poor management of the organizers, people started pushing right at the entrance to get in. So I don't know, something happened there. Then afterwards, pushing all the way to go to the concert. And then what happened is, as the concert was going on, it seems people pushed in the front, because of which a lot of people got crushed, and as of now 8 people have died. Okay, and the sad thing is, the 8 people who have died are all youngsters. In fact, I was shocked that, man, a 14-year-old kid, let that sink in, at a concert where there are hundreds of thousands of people, a 14-year-old, what the fuck are you doing there, man? A child, a bloody small child is at a concert. I mean, I have to hold the parents accountable. What the fuck are you doing? Are you so stupid? I obviously I feel sorry for their loss. I wouldn't tell them directly on their face that, oh, what the hell you're doing, because obviously they have suffered such a horrible loss. I feel really bad for them. I mean, just imagine someone you loved, your own child, you raised it up for 14 years, and I don't know, maybe these parents are like open-minded. Okay, you can go anywhere, you can go, I don't know how it is, but a 14-year-old, or maybe the kid said, kept pestering the parents, or I don't know what's the story. Okay, 14-year-old is too young for a concert, that also alone. I don't know if his parents were with him, and the parents were there, fine. If he was alone, that's a major red flag. So this 14-year-old poor boy, he is dead, and it's the sadness for the parents. And then on top of that, these 20-year-olds and all young. It's so terrible. So terrible. Okay, now, so these people lost their lives, and there are hundreds who are injured. But now comes the twist in the story, that these people who are dead, their relatives are planning to sue the organizers, singers. Now, here's where I have a different opinion, which you can tell me if I'm right or wrong. Okay? Now, I'll try to word it carefully so I don't say something that's wrong. And if I do say something wrong and I feel I've said it in the wrong way, I'll correct it. Okay. Now, if someone goes to a concert, who's forcing you to go? You're going by your own free will. That's number one. So you have to be held accountable. You are going for the concert. Now, second one is, if an accident takes place, let's say there was one concert where the trussing fell down, the whole thing collapsed because of the wind. Okay, there the people who erected the production company, they have to be held accountable because, you know, that is their responsibility. Obviously, you can have a hurricane and all that, but concerts are not designed to hold up hurricanes and all that. Okay, fine. Now, if in case there's a massive accident, let's say a fire or short circuit, these are things you don't plan for. Obviously, it's a production company that is to blame. Now, in this incident, it's a security issue. So the security company has to be taken into task. Then it is the organizers. Because the organizers are the ones who are organizing everything. So they are the main who have to be held accountable. But now you start suing the singer. That is where I don't understand. Okay, if the singer said, come on, push and come front and come to the stage, and on the instructions of the singer they did something, fine, he is responsible. But if he was just singing, I mean, just think about it. You are one person standing there and there's a sea of people. Your pressure is more towards singing. I mean, you're not going to look at each and every one and know that this guy has had a heart attack, this guy is choking, this guy is being crushed. You can't. It's not physically possible. So to hold him accountable because he's singing, I think that's absolutely wrong. Now, yes, he has had a bad history. Apparently, he did some stupidity in one previous concert. See, what happens is social media, now you start digging up all the bad incidents, all the mistakes of the past. Now, just because you've done a mistake in the past, it doesn't mean this particular incident, you've done something. Now, there was this guy, Beg or something, he was crying. It was painful. It was painful to watch. He's crying for his brother. And he's saying, I'm going to hold you as responsible. No, nobody forced you to go there. That's number one. Number two is, if you want to sue someone, you have to sue the organizers, the people who organized that event, not the singer. The singer was singing. Now, if the singer directly spoke to that victim, he spoke to the victim and he told the victim, you know, do this, do that, then yes, he should be held accountable. Or he told people, come on, push this side, come this side, jump on stage. Yes, he should be held accountable. But if you're standing there and singing, you can't. I mean, come on, man. Look, I'm not trying to make light of his pain. I'm not trying to make light of his loss. It's terrible. And that guy died as like a hero. I mean, he saved his fiancée and he loved that girl so much. He protected her and he died protecting her. Nothing but love and respect to that guy. You know, but I understand that this loss is tearing them inside. But you need to know who to hold responsible. Not the singer. The singer is a performer on stage. If it was his company that's organizing it, if it is him, I don't know, I'm telling you. If it is him who has organized the event, his production company, his security and all that, fine, hold him responsible. If he was only a singer, it's like having Celine Dion singing all their love songs and then people push. And obviously you have to hold them accountable. I remember one of the videos, you can check it on YouTube. The singer, he runs on stage. He just runs on stage, jumps from one to another. And there was this female who was sitting there and he falls on her body and neck, and her neck snaps backwards or forwards. He falls, actually, he lands, means with his butt, he lands on the stage on her head, you know, like her head came in between his legs and dob. I don't know. He had an out-of-court settlement. She could have been paralyzed. Oh, there you must hold the person responsible. Overall, what I'll tell you is, these concerts and these events, these are very dangerous places. And then it seems some cop or something got injected with some drug-based syringe. It's a very dangerous place, man. And you sending your 20-year-olds, you sending these youngsters, anything can happen. This is so terrible. So terrible. I've never been to a concert, but out of whatever I see, sometimes I wonder, like, oh, what the hell is happening there, man? You know, people are drinking alcohol and dancing and pushing, and there's so much of risk, especially when it's a public event. And then on top of that, when it's outdoor and things are out of your control. See, overall, what I want to say is, it shouldn't have happened. It's a tragedy, and nobody wants this to happen. Nobody wants. Not the singers, not the organizers. Nobody wants. Now that it has happened, yes, someone has to be held accountable. You can't just say, it happened. Okay, now the question is, who has to be held accountable? It is the company that organized the event, who was responsible for the security, who was responsible for the safety, who was responsible for keeping people in order. Now, like I said, if the singer initiated or instigated, do this, do that, and based on the instructions, someone got hurt and died, fine. Hold him responsible, put him in jail, let him be fined. I don't know these singers. I'm not a fan of theirs. I don't know anything about them. So if he has done something specific, fine. If he was just singing, you can't hold him responsible for singing. Like I said, if tomorrow Celine Dion is singing My Heart Will Go On, and someone, pushed and there was a stampede, and see, remember, they have the pressure of singing, performing, stage, the next song, and there is only so much you can do, man. I mean, you want him to remember his song and this and that, and look at this guy, look at that guy, look at that guy, and there's a sea of people in a stadium. It's terrible. It's terrible what has happened. But like I said, they died too soon. I mean, these are children. These are youngsters. Especially a 14-year-old boy. Oh, goodness. But as far as suing the singer, for what? I understand you're emotional. It's so, I know, heartless to say it, but you went with your own free will, right? Now an accident took place. So there's someone who pushed. How do you know who pushed? So now, since you can't catch those people who pushed you, or those people who actually stamped you or went on top of you, fine. Then you have to blame the people who organized the event or the security. The guy is singing there, how you can hold him responsible? It's terrible. It's terrible. Anyway, my only request is, please, when you go for these kind of crazy events, just know that anything can happen. Like, I'm doing a video. Anything can happen even now. Anyway, what else to say? I really feel sad and sorry for these people, and because I picture if it was my kid or someone I loved, and it's terrible, no? Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Let's not be, heartless towards these people or their families. Anyway, what I wanted to say. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, you guys take care.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others or by fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Machedo is the best.